All right, Brent Porcio, and we got Issei here, and we're going to talk about the drive leg. Issei is a trainer with a professional Japanese baseball team, Oryx Buffaloes, and I'm going to talk about the biomechanics of the drive leg. He's going to then provide a Japanese description as well. Okay. All right. So the drive leg, studies show, is best used for creating propulsion energy down the mount. And the more propulsion energy we can create, the more it will give us more energy into our front leg, which potentially will convert to more, which studies show convert to more velocity to the ball. You want to just start there?
Okay. まず軸足の役割について話します。軸足の役割としては体を、ホーム方向に推進させる力を生み出す役目になります。でその後に前足に受けて最終的には一番上まで指先まで伝える役目をします。
So in creating that propulsion energy and also being able to take that energy and sequence it through the body, there's some key biomechanics that need to occur to allow you to create the energy while timing it or sequencing it through the body.
その推進力を上げるためには、バイオメカニクスが必要な、正しいバイオメカニクスが必要になってきます。で最終的に先ほども言いましたけど、前足に伝えて、上まで伝える、タイミングが重要になってきます。
So the first thing we're trying to do is stabilize the leg. So when we come into our leg lift, we don't want it in a valgus position. This is an unstable position. We want it in a more varus position, an externally rotated position, coming into leg lift, where we create the stability to prepare the leg for the propulsion.
まず一番最初に大事なことは、軸足を安定させることです。で安定しないとここでこの外反の膝が内に入ってしまう動きが入ると弱くなってしまうので、まず安定させるところに入ってくることが一番大事です。
So once we create that stability, we can now sit into the leg and the hip, and we can fall and allow that gravity to pull us to start creating momentum. So we lift, we start to fall. What we say is forward, the hips forward and down at the same rate as we sit and hold stability in the drive leg.
一番大事なことは、このさっき安定させた状態から座り込むような、お尻に座り込むような形で、落ちるのと前行くのが、同じ割合でこうでもなくこうでもなく、同じ落ちるのと前行く割合が1対1の割合で行くようにします。
And what we're waiting for as we build momentum and stay loaded on our drive leg, we're waiting for the shin, what we call the force vector, the ankle to knee, we're waiting for that to get into a linear position. So we can then accelerate our momentum by pushing back against the rubber, and that will drive energy through our hip. So coming out of leg lift, we ride momentum, we hold torsion or stability, external rotation, so we don't collapse and lose stability. And then when that shin gets linear somewhere to our front hip, we can then create or extension and drive to start powering the force through our hip.
ここで安定させて進んだときに、膝を外旋させて、安定させます。でその時に、この新アングルが、フォースベクターって言うんですけど、力の方向性がこの反対の股関節、骨盤のところに向いた時に蹴り出す。上げて安定させて、フォースベクターがこっちの骨盤に向いた時に蹴り出すようにします。
So when we go to create that energy, that propulsion energy into front foot strike, this is all before we land, the goal is to implement full extension of the leg. So that would be extension of ankle, knee or hip flexor. We call that triple extension. So once we get into that loaded linear position, we're going to start rotation by opening our front foot, and then we're going to triple extend to power rotation through our back foot. So once we get to that linear position and we're still holding stability, we're going to open just before we land, and we're going to triple extend to push our hips open into front foot strike.
先ほどまで、説明しました、安定させるでローディングポジションに入るで、踏み込み足がつく直前にこの下肢3関節、側関節、質関節、股関節を、伸展させるトリプルエクステンションというんですけど、踏み込む寸前に蹴り出せるように、この新アングルが整った段階でその3関節を伸ばすようにします。
We can use devices like the King of the Hill to help teach us how well we are creating that triple extension power. So we're going to try to push back against the plate, and we want to hear that bang just before we land. Right? So we wouldn't want to do this. Right? We want to hear that power just before we land. Boom, right?
このキング・オブ・ザ・ヒルっていうこのデバイスなんですけど、これが地面をしっかり蹴れてるかどうかを教えてくれるデバイスで、これがちゃんと押せてなかったらこういう感じになるとカチッと音が鳴らないんで、踏み込み足がつく寸前にグッと押せるようにやるデバイスです。
And the only thing that is important to understand while we're creating all this propulsion energy, the upper body is loading against it. It's the arms cocking, we're separating the back shoulder and back hip and pulling against the movement. And then we'll talk about also in the next video on how the front leg stabilizes and supports that.
この軸足で、この作る推進力が、このセパレーションを作るためにすごい大事なんで、次のビデオで前足の、踏み込み足の話しますけど、このセパレーションを作るための推進力だと思ってください。
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.